Nobody expected a first-round match to attract this much attention, yet the showdown between Alex Eala and Donna Vekic has become one of the most talked-about stories of the grass court season. On paper, it looks like a simple meeting between an experienced veteran and a rising star, but the reality is far more interesting. Both players arrive carrying momentum, confidence, and a strong belief that they can make a deep run. For Donna Vekic, this match is another chance to prove that her recent success was not a one-week miracle, but the beginning of a genuine comeback. For Alex Eala, it is an opportunity to continue building her reputation as one of the most dangerous young players in women's tennis. The story becomes even more compelling because Eala has already defeated Vekic before, creating a psychological element that cannot be ignored. Tennis is not only about serves, forehands, and rankings. It is also about belief. When a player knows she has beaten an opponent in the past, she steps onto the court with a different level of confidence. That confidence can change everything. Vekic knows she is facing someone who has caused her problems before, while Eala knows she has already discovered ways to disrupt the Croatians' game. That history alone makes this one of the most fascinating matchups of the tournament. Donna Vekic's journey back into the spotlight has been one of the most surprising stories of the season. Not long ago, many fans were questioning whether she would ever return to the level that once carried her deep into major tournaments. Injuries, inconsistent performances, and difficult losses had slowed her progress and left her searching for answers. Tennis can be a cruel sport. One month a player looks unstoppable, and the next month nothing seems to work. Yet champions are often defined by how they respond when things go wrong. Instead of giving up, Vekic kept working, kept believing, and eventually found herself presented with an unexpected opportunity. What happened next completely changed the narrative surrounding her season. Match after match, she looked sharper, stronger, and more confident. Her serve became a major weapon again. Her ground strokes carried more authority. Her movement improved. Most importantly, she began playing with freedom rather than fear. The difference was impossible to miss. Suddenly, the player many people had written off looked capable of challenging some of the best competitors in the world again. Every victory added more confidence, and every confident performance made her even more dangerous. By the time she lifted another trophy, the conversation had completely changed. Instead of discussing her struggles, fans were discussing her resurgence. Instead of wondering whether she could compete at the highest level, people were asking how far she could go if she continued playing like this. Yet standing on the other side of the net is a player who represents the future of the sport. Alex Eala's rise has been one of the most exciting developments in women's tennis. The young Filipina has spent years proving that she belongs among the game's elite prospects. While many players need time to adjust to professional competition, Eala has consistently shown maturity beyond her years. She competes with confidence, handles pressure impressively, and refuses to be intimidated by big names or higher rankings. Those qualities have helped her produce some remarkable results and earn the respect of fans around the world. What makes Eala especially dangerous is her mindset. She does not walk onto the court hoping to compete. She walks onto the court expecting to win. That belief changes the way she approaches matches. It allows her to stay aggressive in difficult moments and remain composed when pressure increases. Throughout her young career, she has repeatedly demonstrated an ability to rise to the occasion when facing strong opponents. Every breakthrough victory has strengthened her confidence, and every successful tournament has reinforced the feeling that she is only scratching the surface of her potential. Many rising stars possess talent, but not all of them possess the mental strength necessary to compete at the highest level. Eala appears to have both. That combination makes her an extremely dangerous opponent regardless of surface or ranking. The tactical battle between these two players could be just as fascinating as the storyline itself. Vekic's game is built around power, aggression, and first-strike tennis. She wants to take control of points quickly, dictate rallies, and force opponents onto the defensive. Her serve is capable of producing free points, while her flat ground strokes can rush opponents and take time away from them. On grass, those strengths become even more dangerous because the surface rewards aggressive play. Shorter rallies often favor players willing to attack early, and Vekic has built much of her success around exactly that approach. When she finds rhythm, she can make life extremely difficult for anyone across the net. However, Eala possesses tools that could disrupt that rhythm. Her left-handed game introduces unique angles that many opponents are not accustomed to facing. She can redirect pace, change directions unexpectedly, and force opponents into uncomfortable positions. Rather than trying to overpower opponents, she often focuses on creating problems for them. That ability to adapt and adjust has become one of her greatest strengths. Against Vekic specifically, it has already produced positive results. Previous matches showed that Eala can absorb pressure, extend rallies, and gradually pull Vekic out of her comfort zone. The question is whether she can do it again against a version of Vekic that appears more confident than ever. Momentum will likely play a huge role in determining the outcome. Both players enter the match feeling positive about their recent performances. That means neither competitor is likely to back down or play cautiously. Instead, fans could witness a battle filled with aggressive shot-making, emotional swings, and momentum shifts. Matches become especially entertaining when both players genuinely believe they can win. There is no fear. There is no hesitation. There is only the desire to take control and seize the opportunity. Those circumstances often produce the most memorable contests. Every hold of serve feels important. Every break point carries added pressure. Every momentum swing feels significant. The atmosphere becomes more intense because both players understand what is at stake. Beyond the immediate result, this match could have major implications for the rest of the grass court season. Wimbledon is approaching rapidly, and confidence gained now can carry into one of the biggest tournaments in the world. A victory for Vekic would strengthen the belief that she is returning to the form that once made her a threat to reach the later stages of major events. A victory for Eala would provide another statement that her rise is continuing and that she belongs among the sport's most exciting young competitors. Either outcome would create headlines. Either outcome would generate discussion. That is why so many fans are paying attention despite the match taking place in the opening round. It feels important. It feels meaningful. It feels like one of those contests that could influence much more than a single tournament result. As the countdown to the match continues, predictions remain divided. Some believe Vekic's experience, serving power, and recent championship momentum will prove decisive. Others believe Eala's confidence, adaptability, and previous success in the matchup will allow her to prevail again. Both arguments have merit. Both players possess strengths capable of deciding the match. That uncertainty is precisely what makes the contest so intriguing. Nobody truly knows what will happen once the first point begins. Rankings will not matter. Reputation will not matter. Only execution will matter. The player who handles pressure better, adapts more effectively, and takes advantage of key opportunities will likely emerge victorious. Tennis history is filled with matches that looked ordinary before they started, but later became unforgettable moments. This showdown between Alex Eala and Donna Vekic has all the ingredients necessary to become one of those matches. Two talented players, two compelling stories, two very different journeys leading to the same court. By the end of the day, one player will move forward with even greater confidence, while the other will be left searching for answers. Until then, fans around the world can only wait and wonder which story will continue and which story will face its first major obstacle.